Welcome to today's episode of Gurbani Reflections. I'm your AI companion, Akhar, here to guide you on a journey through the profound teachings of the Guru Granth Sahib.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Wednesday's Gurbani Reflections. And today we're doing a deep dive into something really unique to Sikhi, the Sabad Guru. Now, if you're new to Sikhi, this idea of a word being your guru might sound a little, unusual.
It definitely challenges how a lot of traditions think about, spiritual guidance.
Right. Because it's not about, some human guru that we're following.
Right.
But about the wisdom itself becoming the guide.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really fascinating is that we're going right to the source for this.
Yeah.
Excerpts from the Guru Granth Sahib itself lay this whole concept out.
Absolutely. And it does so quite emphatically.
Oh.
Like you take page 509, for example.
Okay.
It straight up rejects serving any human who is subject to birth and death. It's basically like, why go to someone who's just as caught up in the cycle as you are?
Yeah, that's a strong statement. You can really feel that emphasis on a direct connection with the divine.
Absolutely. The Sabad, the sacred word, it cuts out any middleman and offers that direct link. But I think what might intrigue our listener here is WHY's such a strong stance.
Right.
What's different about this path?
Okay, so we've established human gurus are out.
Okay.
But how can a word be a guru?
Right.
What does that even mean in practice?
That's where page 750 comes in.
Okay.
And it's so crucial because it explains that Sabad isn't just ink on a page. It's creator realizing counsel. It's like the universe's instruction manual on how to merge with the divine.
Wow. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
So it's not just reading words.
Right.
It's absorbing a way of being.
It guides you toward merging with the creator, just like a compass always points north no matter where you are.
Wow. That's a brilliant analogy.
Thank you.
But it's not just about finding your way out there, right?
Right.
It's about internal transformation. Page 424 really struck me. It links gaining wisdom or wilgyan to realizing God's presence is within us already.
Absolutely.
Like it's already there.
It's about uncovering, not acquiring. And that's where the word guru itself is so insightful.
Yeah.
It comes from roots meaning darkness and light. The guru is what leads us from ignorance to understanding, to that inner illumination.
And this gyan, this understanding,
Right.
it's not some abstract concept either.
No.
On pages 687, 487, and 337.
Okay.
We see it described in ways anyone can grasp. It's like going on an internal pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Focusing your mind so sharply, it breaks the cycle of rebirth itself.
What's fascinating here is how these aren't separate benefits.
Yeah.
They all stem from this one source.
Right.
Truly grasping the nature of Gyan. It changes how you see the world, literally.
That's amazing. So all of this makes sense.
Yeah.
But was this concept always there in Sikhi? Or was there a moment when it became crystal clear?
Well, there's this amazing story in the Guru Granth Sahib about Guru Nanak himself.
Oh.
He was in a debate with the Siddhs, these yogis with mystical powers.
Right.
And they challenge him directly asking, who is your guru?
And on page 943, he gives this answer that's both simple and profound.
Right.
Sabad Guru Surattan Chela.
Which breaks down to the Sabad is the guru.
Okay.
And our consciousness, our surat, becomes the disciple learning from it.
Wow.
And it's not a passive thing.
Right.
You're actively engaging. Your very being is transformed by this wisdom.
So we've got this amazing concept of the Sabad Guru.
Right.
But then there's the physical book,
Yeah.
the Guru Granth Sahib,
Right.
which is also treated with such reverence. So how do those two connect?
That's a question a lot of people grapple with.
Yeah. If the Sabad I ask the Guru,
Yeah.
why the focus on the book itself?
Yeah, it seems paradoxical,
No.
but page 1087 offers an answer. The Sat Guru, the true guru, resides within the mind.
Yeah. So
the book is a guide,
Okay.
a tool,
Right.
but the essence is internal.
It's like focusing on the map instead of the journey.
Exactly. Pages 1048 and 479
Okay.
even highlight this contrast. Physical things decay,
Right.
even a holy book.
Right.
But the wisdom, the Sat Guru, that's described as Jagta,
Yeah.
meaning alive, eternally present.
So how do we tap into that living wisdom? What does it actually mean to serve the Sabad Guru if it's not about rituals or outward actions.
That's where Gurki Seva comes in.
Okay.
And pages 223 and 1048 define it beautifully. It's not about external actions.
Okay.
It's about internalizing the Shabad's message and letting it guide your life.
So it's about transformation.
Absolutely.
Not just intellectual understanding.
Not at all.
But how do we actually do that? Internalizing sounds great.
Yeah.
But what are the steps?
Think of it like this. If you have a recipe but never cook the dish, you'll never taste it. Similarly, you can read the Shabad, but if you don't apply it,
right,
you won't experience its transformative power.
The source even mentions Sabad Vichaar, which is about deeply contemplating the words, right?
Right, exactly.
Like really chewing on them.
Yeah.
And extracting the meaning.
It's about going beyond the surface level.
Right.
Wrestling with the ideas. Challenging your own assumptions. That's where the real change happens.
Wow. And, speaking of change, we see on pages 552, 752, and 942 the results of this transformation becoming Gurmukh.
Yes.
Leads to inner peace, dissolving ego, and an unshakable connection with the divine.
That's powerful. It is inspiring to hear.
It is, but honestly, it sounds like a tall order.
Right.
Is reaching that Gurmukh state even possible for someone like me, just trying to navigate daily life?
That's the beauty of it. It's not about achieving some distant future state. The Guru Granth Sahib emphasizes that this connection is available right now, in this very moment.
Right.
So it's about realizing the Sat Guru is already within us.
Right.
It's about awakening to that truth through engaging with the Shabad, with the wisdom contained in the Guru Granth Sahib.
Exactly. It's a lifelong journey of learning, growth, and transformation.
Yes.
And that journey, that path of Sikhi, is ultimately about becoming Gurmukh, not just in name, but in the essence of your being.
Absolutely. It's about embodying the qualities of the Guru.
Yeah.
Wisdom, compassion, courage, humility.
But how do we measure that?
Well,
how do we know if we're truly on the right path?
That's where page 942 provides some guidance.
Okay.
It describes the Gurmukh as someone who burns away ego through the Shabad. It's about letting go of that sense of separateness and realizing our connection with all beings, with the divine within. And that, to me, is the most powerful aspect of the Sabad Guru. It offers a direct path to that realization, and it's available to everyone, regardless of their background or beliefs.
It's about waking up to the truth that's already within us.
And that's what the Sabad Guru is all about.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is. It's incredible how the Guru Granth Sahib doesn't shy away from directly addressing the challenges of being human.
Yeah.
Like, it goes beyond these lofty concepts and offers very practical guidance.
You're so right. I was just thinking about that verse we discussed earlier.
Right.
On page 50. Meeting the Gur, gain wisdom, learn skill of life, and good conduct, then sorrow will never affect you.
Right.
Like, it's acknowledging that life is going to throw curveballs, but with the right mindset, we can handle them.
Exactly. It's not about escaping the human experience or striving for some unattainable state of bliss. It's about learning how to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom.
Right.
And the Guru Granth Sahib offers practical wisdom in abundance. It emphasizes virtues like honesty, compassion, forgiveness, and selfless service.
Yeah.
Qualities that are essential for not just personal growth, but also for building a better world.
That makes so much sense.
Right.
It's about integrating these virtues into everything we do.
Yeah.
From our interactions with others to our work and how we approach challenges.
Exactly.
It's about becoming better human beings, essentially.
Absolutely. The Sabad Guru isn't just theoretical knowledge.
Right.
It's a blueprint for living a meaningful and fulfilling life.
But what about those who haven't encountered the Sabad Guru?
That's interesting.
What does the Guru Granth Sahib say about them?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. And as it turns out, the Guru Granth Sahib does address this directly on page 1377. It describes the state of being without the Guru as Gaur and Har, which translates to utter darkness. And it goes on to say, without the Guru, there is no higher awareness. Awareness does not develop, and no success in the battle of life is obtained. Without the Guru, there is no liberation.
Those are powerful words.
They are.
It really underscores the significance of having a guiding light.
Right.
A source of wisdom to navigate the complexities of life.
Right.
For Sikhs, that guiding light is the Sabad Guru.
Yes.
The compass that guides us toward meaning, purpose, and connection with the divine.
And that connection, that journey with the Sabad Guru begins in the mind.
Right.
It's about cultivating that Gurmukh mindset, a way of being in alignment with the Guru's wisdom.
You know, we talked a lot about what it means to be a Gurmukh.
Yeah.
But for someone who's maybe hearing this for the first time,
Right.
how would you explain it?
Yeah.
What does a Gurmukh actually look like in everyday life?
It's not about outward appearances or labels. It's about internal transformation.
Okay.
Like imagine someone who approaches challenges with a calm and clear mind. Right.
Someone who radiates compassion and understanding, even in difficult situations.
So it's about embodying those virtues we talked about earlier.
Exactly.
Right.
A Gurmukh is someone who strives to live by those principles of honesty, forgiveness, selfless service, and humility.
Yeah.
It's about making conscious choices that reflect those values in every aspect of life.
I'm starting to see how it all ties together.
Yeah.
It's not just about understanding the Sabad intellectually.
Right.
It's about letting it guide your actions, your thoughts, your very being.
Precisely. And as we continue exploring this concept, I think it's important to remember that the Guru Granth Sahib itself emphasizes that this journey of becoming Gurmukh is available to anyone who chooses to embark on it.
It's about self-discovery, transformation, and awakening to the truth that already exists within us.
Yes.
But wouldn't it be easy to get caught up in the idea of the destination?
Yeah.
Of reaching that Gurmukh state and miss the beauty of the journey itself? That's a really insightful point. You know, it's important to remember that this is a lifelong process, a continuous journey of learning and a growth.
Right.
There's no finish line.
Right.
No point where you can say, okay, I'm a Gurmukh, now I've made it. You know, it's about embracing the process.
Right.
The daily practice of aligning yourself with the wisdom of the Sabad Guru.
So it's more about taking those small steps every day.
Yeah.
Making those conscious choices that reflect the Guru's teachings.
Yeah, exactly. It's about being mindful of your actions, your thoughts, your words, and constantly striving to live in accordance with those virtues.
Right.
And as you do that, you naturally start to embody those Gurmukh qualities.
I think that's a really important message for our listeners to take away. It's not about striving for some distant, unattainable goal.
Right.
It's about making small, consistent efforts every day to live a life guided by the Sabad Guru's wisdom.
Absolutely. But how do we even begin to make those efforts?
Yeah.
Are there specific practices that the Guru Granth Sahib recommends?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Guru Granth Sahib offers a wealth of practical advice.
Okay.
One key practice that emphasizes is Simran,
Right.
which is the remembrance of the divine. And this could take many forms, from meditating on the Sabad to simply repeating God's name throughout the day.
So it's about keeping that connection with the divine at the forefront of your mind.
Exactly. And another crucial practice is seva.
Okay.
Selfless service, you know? And this isn't just about doing good deeds.
Yeah.
It's about cultivating a spirit of selfless giving in all aspects of your life.
It's about recognizing that interconnectedness we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Recognizing that we're all part of something larger than ourselves.
Precisely. And as you engage in these practices of Simran and Seva, as you strive to embody those Gurmukh qualities, you start to experience that transformation, that awakening to the truth that's within you.
It sounds like this is about so much more than just reading the Guru Granth Sahib.
It is.
It's about living it, breathing it, letting it permeate every aspect of your being.
That's a beautiful way to put it. It's about making the Sabad Guru a living, breathing part of your daily life.
But it's also about recognizing that it's a journey.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not about becoming perfect overnight.
Right.
It's about making consistent effort, learning from our mistakes, and continuing to grow.
Absolutely. And along that journey, we'll inevitably encounter challenges. There will be times when we stumble, when we fall short of our ideals.
So what do we do in those moments?
Right.
How do we get back on track when we feel lost or discouraged?
That's where the Guru Granth Sahib's message of hope and resilience comes in. It reminds us that we're never truly alone on this journey. Right. You know, the Sabad Guru is always there to guide us, to offer solace and strength.
So it's about remembering that connection,
Yeah.
that inner compass that's always pointing us in the right direction.
Exactly. And it's about having faith in the process, trusting that even through our stumbles, We're moving towards that ultimate goal of merging with the divine.
But isn't there a risk of getting too attached to the outward forms of Sikhi, to the rituals and practices,
Right.
and losing sight of the essence of
Yeah.
the inner transformation?
That's a valid concern. And the Guru Granth Sahib addresses this directly.
Okay.
Remember, it emphasizes the importance of inner transformation over outward appearances. It warns against blind faith
Right.
and rituals that are devoid of meaning.
So it's about focusing on the spirit,
Yeah,
on the essence of the teachings, rather than getting lost in the letter of the law.
precisely. It's about making sure your actions align with your understanding, ensuring your practice is a reflection of your inner state.
But with so many different interpretations of the Guru Granth Sahib out there,
Right.
how do we know which path to follow? How do we discern what's right for us?
Well, that's where the concept of Gurmat comes in.
Okay.
It emphasizes relying on the Guru's teachings, on the wisdom of the Sabad Guru,
Right.
as the ultimate authority.
So it's about turning inward, using the Shabad as our guide,
Yeah.
and trusting our own intuition and understanding.
Exactly. It's about developing that personal relationship with the Sabad Guru,
Right.
letting it illuminate your path and guide you towards your own unique realization.
But with a text as vast and complex as the Guru Granth Sahib, where do we even begin?
Well, that's where the beauty of Sangat comes in.
Yeah.
You know, the Guru Granth Sahib stresses the importance of community, of gathering with like-minded individuals who are also on this path.
So it's about surrounding yourself with people who can offer support, guidance, and different perspectives.
Exactly. Sangat can provide that sense of belonging, that shared journey
Right.
that can be so valuable on this path.
It sounds like it's all about finding that balance, isn't it? Balancing personal reflection with the support of a community.
Yeah.
Balancing outward practice with inner transformation.
You've hit the nail on the head. It's about integrating all these aspects
Right.
into a holistic approach to living a life guided by the Sabad Guru. And as we delve deeper into this concept,
Yeah.
I think it's essential to explore the role of love and devotion in this journey.
That sounds fascinating. I'm eager to hear more about that. You mentioned the role of love and devotion.
Yeah.
And that's not something you always hear about,
Right.
when discussing philosophy or even religion.
Right.
What makes it so important in the context of Sabad Guru?
Well, it's about moving beyond just the intellectual understanding of the Sabad. It's about cultivating a deep, heartfelt connection with the wisdom it contains. You see, the Guru Granth Sahib speaks about this love and devotion as the driving force behind our actions, our thoughts, our very being.
So it's not just about following rules or adhering to a set of principles.
Right.
It's about having a deep personal connection with the Shabad.
Right.
A love for the wisdom it offers.
Exactly. Think of it like this.
Okay.
You know, if you're passionate about something,
Yeah.
you naturally want to learn more about it. You're drawn to it.
Right.
Similarly, when you cultivate love and devotion for the Sabad Guru, you're naturally drawn to its wisdom.
Okay.
You yearn to immerse yourself in it.
That makes so much sense.
Right.
It transforms that whole learning process from a chore to a journey of joy and discovery.
Absolutely.
But how do we actually cultivate that love and devotion? Is it something that just happens automatically?
Right.
Or is it something we need to consciously develop?
It's definitely something that can be cultivated through practice. You know, the Guru Granth Sahib emphasizes practices like kirtan, singing hymns from the Guru Granth Sahib as a way to connect with the divine through music and poetry.
So it's about experiencing the Shabad in a way that moves us emotionally, that touches our hearts.
Precisely. Kirtan is a powerful way to open ourselves up to the beauty and wisdom of the Shabad, to let it wash over us and fill us with love and devotion.
I can see how that would be transformative.
Yeah.
But is it just about singing hymns?
Wow.
Are there other ways to cultivate that heartfelt connection?
Absolutely. Another powerful practice is ardas,
Okay.
which is a heartfelt prayer, a conversation with the divine.
Right.
It's about expressing our gratitude, our longings, our hopes and fears.
Yeah.
It's about surrendering ourselves to a higher power.
So it's about going beyond just reciting memorized words.
Yeah.
It's about pouring our hearts out, being vulnerable,
Right.
and opening ourselves up to that divine connection.
Exactly. Ardas is a way to deepen that relationship with the Sabad Guru, to cultivate that sense of love and devotion.
Throughout this deep dive, we've covered a lot of ground,
We have.
exploring this profound concept of the Sabad Guru from many angles.
Right.
We've talked about intellectual understanding,
Yeah.
practical application, and now this beautiful idea of love and devotion.
Right.
Is there anything else that we haven't touched upon that our listeners might find valuable on this journey?
I think it's important to reiterate the Guru Granth Sahib's emphasis on self-reflection and introspection. It encourages us to look inward, to question our assumptions,
Right.
and to constantly strive for self-improvement.
Right.
This is a journey of continuous learning and growth, and it requires honesty and courage to confront our own weaknesses and limitations.
So it's about being humble, recognizing that we don't have all the answers,
Right.
and being open to learning and evolving.
Exactly. This journey with the Sabad Guru is not about becoming perfect or achieving some final destination. It's about the constant process of striving, of becoming a better version of ourselves.
Well, listeners, we've explored many facets of the Sabad Guru today,
We have.
drawing wisdom directly from the Guru Granth Sahib.
Absolutely.
It's been a truly enriching conversation,
It has.
and we hope it sparked your curiosity to delve deeper into this concept.
Absolutely. We've only scratched the surface here.
Right.
There are countless layers to this idea,
Right.
and the journey is a personal one.
To truly grasp the depth and beauty of the Sabad Guru, we encourage you to refer to the Guru Granth Sahib directly.
Absolutely.
Allow its wisdom to guide you, to challenge you, and to inspire you.
And remember, if anything we've discussed today doesn't resonate with your understanding of the scripture, we warmly welcome your feedback. This is a path of ongoing exploration and learning.
Right.
And we encourage you to continue your own personal journey with the Sabad Guru.
Until next Wednesday, keep reflecting, keep learning, and keep the Gurbani close to your heart.